Oh, welcome everybody! Indeed, Shinafu, hello Shinafu. It's indeed a Pog day today, because that little fuck, oh, you can actually see him in the small camera too, passed inspection. Woo! Let's go. That only means one thing. That engine is going out, and that engine is going in. Hopefully. I hope so, at least. So yes, today I had the re-inspection of the Ramtrack, Ramford, whatever you want to call it, and it passed. Sweet, poggers. The engine is probably healthier than it's ever been, and now it's going out. In a way, that's a bit funny, isn't it? Yeah, the engine is going out. We're removing the engine quite maybe at the funniest or most. Yeah, it's just the most ironic time, really, to remove that engine. It's when pretty much everything is working as well as it can. But that doesn't stop me. We're gonna go through a little bit what we did to make it work first here, and all that. What we had in re-inspection for. The welding part you guys have already seen, and if you went to the Discord channel, we had a few. I did post a little bit in that, like I talked about last stream. But yeah, yesterday I did take it for a test drive. It worked pretty well. Good enough is never good enough. True that, Cone. True that, Cone. Hi, Cone, by the way. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're well. Still fucky how people that don't follow just because they're VIP can talk. That's a bit interesting. That could definitely be exploited. Anyway, my mind is wandering already. Slots to do. It's getting a bit scary, this whole thing about getting that engine in. It's all starting to sink in right now, how much work we actually have to do. So we have the donor car over there. My mom might come up and work a little bit with me here today. She will do the wiring, start pulling apart the interior of that. But yeah, it is weird. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Cone. Thank you very much. Yeah, let me now go and show you guys what we have been doing the last couple of days. It should be working without everything. There we go. So first of all, let me try my magnetism. Okay, it's not enough for that. Okay, good to know. Good to know you cannot just have a small, this big phone with the smallest metal piece ever and magnetize it that way. So, today's work is basically gonna be drain fluids, get radiator out, take away the front clip, probably remove the hood as well because it's always in your way here. We're gonna unhook the battery. But that's the main thing that we've been doing lately. Like I said, running good is, like Cone said, it's never good enough. So as you guys can see, there's nothing blocking the radiator right now. But what we had to do to make the car work is this beauty. So this was sitting down here to block off the radiator. Yeah, it went down all the way. I'm not gonna do it now. So that little fucker right there, I'll show you guys. Because Ford in there, all brightness was like, this is the last year. Let's put an automatic choke on it. That's run through water. This is an original radiator, by the way, but it was copper from the beginning. Now it's aluminum, which apparently is way better. So that never got warm. The membrane in here never expanded, so it's always on choke. Always on choke. Not a good thing for those that don't know. That just makes it just dump fuel in it. So we definitely put it as lean as we could and block the radiator so it actually got warm. That was a big pog. We actually did change out the thermostat. No problem with that. But we did find that this hose is basically gone and it's leaking up here. So that needs to be replaced. All of these other things will get replaced anyway when the new engine goes in. So yeah, like I said, today's main job is gonna be drain fluids, oil, fuel, coolant, and we're gonna start taking apart a few things, some of the hoses that are connected and some of the wiring that is connected to the body itself, remove the battery and things like that. That's the main job today. So let's see if it has pressure. No, good. So here's also another reason why we're changing. I don't know if you guys can see that so well. That's the new coolant. That's supposed to be bright blue. I don't know, you guys can probably see. It's not bright blue. It's rather disgusting. That's the old coolant mixed with oil, of course, but you couldn't tell because that's just the coolant. That brownish rusty color. Yeah, that's how the coolant looked in this car. Yeah, no. And the new registration sign is there as well. All that stuff. Yeah, so I guess it's just get going, start setting this up. We're going to try some new camera angles. You guys are going on me, of course, as per usual. Let's see how much battery do we have on this. 73%, so that should be fine. So let's transition like so. Put you guys, apparently that mount on the floor as well. But yeah, so in the coming weeks now, or days rather, we are going to start with this whole process. Engine swap, hopefully, like that engine out, hopefully in a few days. Preferably in like 1 or 2 days or something like that. But we'll see. Let's see if we can get the old iPhone to run. There we go. It looks to be running now. Where's that other power bank? Because we can stick this one in a little bit wherever we want, because it has the magnet mounting. So let's see what we can do with you. I'm gonna get some light in here, of course, as well. But yeah, hope everyone is doing good on this Monday. I'm doing good now because, well, we got it inspected and it passed. But otherwise, it's been a slow day at work and all. It's been good though, it's been good. Can we get you to shine brightly so even you can see? It's super dark though, what the hell? Okay. Trying to get old phones to work like I want them to. It's difficult because I can barely remember the button combination and everything like that from them. It's just super dark down here, isn't it? Well, according to this one it is, but according to myself it's very much not. Trying to get that shot. We probably do need to weld up another set of magnets on this. That should be fine. Let's go and change camera. There we go. Android Cam OBS. Of course, I'm basically in the way again. Who would have thought? Oh god. Hey, might not be the worst shot ever. It's not great, But yeah, we're gonna drain that plug. Where did I have my coolant containers? We're probably gonna just throw it away, but it's good to not let it all just spill on the floor. If I could help it, that would be nice. Zone for later. But yeah, I hope everything on the small camera looks good today, because I actually increased the quality of that a little bit, because I lowered it because we had lag issues, but then I noticed it's only if it disconnects. And so far it seems like as long as it doesn't disconnect, it's just fine. It can basically work forever, which is very, very nice. So I'm just gonna, because I have 3 containers here with coolant, so I'm just gonna pour over these half ones. Come off now. There we go. Try not to make a mess. But yeah, with increasing, so it actually got working temperature, we passed the emissions that are very easy to pass on this one usually, but we more than doubled the value that was allowed. Now we halved it, so yeah, it's working pretty good. So yeah, good for that one. That will maybe get this engine when I'm done with it, which is hopefully soon. Oh yeah, Cone, the guy that bought your old engine was in the chat, right? I was listening back while doing food yesterday, the old streams on YouTube. He didn't end up using it, or what was it that happened with that engine? Because if I remember, it was a good engine, but it was just not good for your truck. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Because I need this light for you guys. Let's try to just... No, we gotta have a tool to open that and to twist that part. If I remember, it was a guy that had like tons of vehicles, tons of trucks. There we go. I want to remember. And we don't really have many American style trucks around here, really. How do I get down this? Okay, so. See if I can get this down here. Any resemblance of not having it go everywhere. Which doesn't seem to be possible. No, it's just going everywhere, is it not? Okay, there we go. Oh god. No, it's definitely going everywhere. Yeah, that ain't getting collected in that way. That's just making a mess. But those are so fucking full already, and you can just see the nastiness that's coming out of that. Well then. Oh god, look at that fluid. That's nasty fluid. That's supposed to be blue, like I said. It's very much not. It's just that it's on high pressure, I guess. Just makes it go everywhere. Maybe if I do this. Can I do that? Yeah, that kind of works. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. There you go. Just holding this against this instead. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race, I have heard. This is very slow and steady. Can't even read chat right now because how I'm angled. But yeah, draining all the coolant. This time when we remove the engine, we're actually gonna remove the transmission at the same time. It's just gonna be a little bit easier that way. But as most times we're gonna work from forward to back, remove radiator, remove everything, the core support and everything like that, the front fascia, basically, and then move all the way backwards. So today the engine is not gonna get like out today. I don't think that would surprise the hell out of me. If it did, there we go. Now it's a little bit less splooshy. And I just made it more splooshy. Technical terms, by the way. Splooshy is a technical term I've heard. Okay, coolant is going everywhere. God damn. It's so disgusting too. And we're gonna clean out this radiator. This radiator is only a year old, I think. Yeah. It's already fucking disgusting. Yeah, we're gonna make it go slowly just because I want to minimize the spillage. If only I had like a hose or something to put it in, but I don't really have that. Yeah. Can I do that? Nope, I cannot. It goes everywhere that way. It's running a bit more freely now. I hope you guys can hear that wonderful sound of someone. It sounds like someone is having a pee. The car is having a little bit of a pee right here. It definitely needs to go and look at the doctor because that color is not healthy. Oh god. Yeah, no, it's definitely going everywhere. Oh god. I shouldn't play with a nip. Yeah, I shouldn't play with a tip. When you play with a tip, it goes everywhere. How am I laughing at that? That's depressing. There we go. Oh. Unless if you play with it just correctly, you can get the tip to do exactly what you want it to do. So I've heard. Alright, time to change out. Okay. Yes, it's going everywhere now. Again. There we go. I should probably have worn gloves for this. But then I'm known to not do that ever. I was gonna bring my like professional looking black nitrile gloves. Oh god, don't do that. But I totally forgot to do that. At least we have some chilled music to listen to. But yeah, we're hopefully getting the engine out this week, and that's the plan at least. Get everything started, drain every fluid. We're going to have about a 2-hour long live stream today. That's about what I have time for. And then on Wednesday or Friday, we're going to start to like disassemble everything, put it all. The thing is, we're going to be buying new Ziploc bags. They arrive on Wednesday here to the garage from IKEA, of course. We're actually the cheaper ones, even compared to Amazon. Oh, there we go. That's a good stream. There we go. We played with the top of the peeing. Just good enough to get that. There we go. Now we've fixed his stream. Oh, that really does sound like someone is peeing. Luckily, I went to the toilet before this. Otherwise, it would have been a BRB PP time. Because Yeah, this, yeah, it literally sounds like someone's peeing. This is taking some time, and then we need to get something to get all that coolant out. There we go. I'm calling that pretty close to empty. So let me grab you guys. Put on this. It's just gonna be on the small camera, but yeah, you can just see how nasty that is. That's supposed to be bright blue. It's everything but bright blue. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh, time to plug it back in. Oh god, you're gonna have to live with my very bad wiring setup I did for the fans here. Like I said, I only have myself to blame. Ah, that's disgusting. But then again, it's not the worst. It's not as bad as the coolant that we pulled out last time. That was even worse. Right. There we are. I'm gonna dispose of these. These will never get used. But yeah. That is how it's supposed to look. And this is how it does look. Oh god. Yucko. Yucko. But yeah, it does feel a bit weird to pull a perfectly working engine. It's the first time I do that, to be fair. Like I said, it's my first engine swap in this kind of manner. I have changed one brand of engine to same brand basically, so gone up in capacity or anything like that. So have my bonus stuff with that with his old rally cars, but not anything like this. So yeah, the whole stress around it all is definitely starting to settle in. For sure it is. We can kind of keep you guys over there. Can I get this to sit a little bit better? Not much metal here. Some metal here. Because we are gonna pull the fuel hose now. But that at least has a hose. So we can drain it into a gas tank. Hello? There we are. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that and then put that into the gas tank right there, hopefully. That's the plan at least. Now, if that plan will go through, we don't know. I do believe that we will spill some more fluids on the ground, and I'm gonna block the camera as well. Yeah, blocking it completely. There we go. That's a bit better for you guys. So this is the fuel feed. We can move down that fuel hose clamp. Nope, not yet. This is why having this camera on here. I might change phone, to be honest. Though this is the phone that I care the least about, but it's also the camera with no light emission, so it's very dark for you guys. Maybe try to get another light in där. Nej. Jag har en bok där. Det är handboken på den bilen. Jag börja. Instrumentpanel, mittenpanelen ska ut. Ett helvete. Där inne har du alla kablar. Jag kommer om en stund. So my mom, like I said it. Oh shit. You guys fell, but I grabbed you. Luckily, that lightning port kind of good. Sometimes it's kind of sturdy. Okay. There we are. See if we can get you guys back where you guys were. Just wanna flip right now. Why do you just wanna flip right now, you dumb? Having a tiny base is apparently not the most ideal thing ever. There we go. And then we drop the light, of course. It's going well, guys. It's going great. Is that enough now, though? Feels like it should be. Yes, that should be enough. So okay. That's all that fuel gone. Hopefully. And then this one we're just gonna plonk right in, so that did absolutely nothing. And you guys fell again. Now you see me. Hi. Oh, hi. Well, that was an absolute failure. Everything just went everywhere, and there is no fuel coming out of that line. I thought that would be the lowest point, but apparently not. And there's still like a bunch of fuel left in the fuel filter and probably the carburetor. So we're gonna try to unhook that and catch that fuel at least. I don't want fuel to be just laying, like being around in the workshop. That's never a good idea. It's going well. Yes. It's going great. Just gonna plonk that back for now. And I'm gonna do this. I don't really know what to do with the fueling yet. If I need to get a new fuel tank that can allow inline fuel pump, or if I'm just gonna do an inline one, that should be fine, right? An inline fuel pump should be fine with an inline filter. We're not gonna push a lot of pressure. It's a 3-bar system. If I look at the correct, like if I saw the original pump specs or correctly, it looks like there should just be. There we go. Of course, that won't drain because it's not going backwards. Of course, I'm stupid. Of course not. Maybe. Can we shake that off? Maybe not. God damn, it stinks of fuel. Nope. So we need to open that up way higher as well. Okay, let's try this then. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? No, you cannot. There we go. There we go. So now there will be fuel spillage, that I do know. Deep breaths. Deep breaths I've heard helps. Oh god. And why do I care? Because the floor is already just a mess, isn't it? Okay, 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 okay. It's not even gonna be a lot of fuel, is it? I'm just gonna hold it anyway. Yeah, now it went. Yeah, because now it got no. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck everything. With that, I gave up. Yes, I did. I did give up there. I'll put everything on the side here for now. Yeah, I was trying to make it so we didn't spill fuel all over the place, but that was done in vain apparently. Yeah. So that is now been able to put up there. So now it shouldn't leak fuel of the feed line. Pump is disconnected. Why did I do that? Yes, because I wanted to get rid of the fuel. So I didn't actually need to do that, guys. I just realized I actually didn't need to disconnect this at all. I stupid. Why didn't you guys in chat stop me? I'm gonna blame chat for this one. Mode. Mer eller mindre börja plocka isär interiören. Ta bort varenda skruv och allt sånt du kan hitta. Börja egentligen med att bara skruva bort alla skruvar du kan se i interiören. Okay, so this hose clamp is dead, but that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna have it so it doesn't fume too much fuel all around. There we go. Now it's just there again. I guess, yeah, it's time to pull the radiator and everything. So we're gonna let this camera be. So yeah, where can us go here all of a sudden? Yes, real quick. So for those that don't know, this is a Volvo V40 that we took the engine out of. So we have all this wiring harness here that goes through the cab, as always in the most impractical places. So what we need to remove here is basically all of this, because behind all of this is where fuses and things usually are. They could also be behind that, so you can remove all of this. You can start with a glove box. We could also, yeah, just look into where the fuses are, because those are the ones that we need. And we also need the ECU. So in this one, you probably have two screws up there. There's probably screws behind here, and there's probably somewhere underneath. And there's one up here as well. You can all find all that in your Heinz manual. So everybody say hi to me mom. Yes. I see we're being illegal. No, yes, kind of, but not really. Hey, I'm using the big one. Okay, yes, we are being illegal, but shish it, you. With your technicalities and all. I don't like your technicalities, Aram. But hi, Aram, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing nice and dandy. Så. Du kan ta verktygen härifrån. Inga problem. Eller så snor du från hans nya. Right, so. That was a colossal failure. Getting the fluids out in a clean and nice manner. So let's hope, against hope, that we can then get this all out. And we got some fuel to get high on. Nice. Yeah, it was absolutely terrible. But yeah, look at all the parts that we have now laying around. Most of this won't work either. Woo! So yeah, we shall start tearing all this apart today. Like I said earlier, we need screwdrivers of multiple differences. So yeah, Aaron Boss, I hope you're doing good. Like I said, I like how you basically at the time that I started the live stream responded to the posts on the Discord. I found that somewhat amusing for some reason. Don't ask me. I find weird stuff amusing. Don't at me. But it was literally the time that I clicked on go live and then, Aaron Boss have responded. It's like, hey. Great timing. But yes, we're gonna have some. Yesterday, that's. I'm dead tired. Yesterday, that's it. And now I got back from work. Okay. Oh, shift trip. A ski trip. Fucking hell, I can't read. Ski trip. Well, I hope your ski trip was fun. I haven't done ever skiing ever. I will never do skiing. Because fuck that. The only winter sports that I enjoy are those with the engine roaring. Though I would like to try those electric cars that they used in Race of Champions. They look fun. So a really flimsy front grille. There's one great thing with having a ramp truck working on. You can just place all the stuff on the ramp. It's very convenient. But yeah, hope work has been fine. There we are. Now we're gonna tackle my sad excuse as a wiring here for these stuff. It is absolutely terrible, and lots of people up here today. Hi. There we go. Guess we're on the correct screen. I should probably bring the toolbox over here, but that's what a smart person would do. A smart person would also use gloves, for example. But like I said earlier, since when have I been known to be either smart or wearing gloves? Neither of those are truths for me. I've even been so smart, like I said, I wired up these coolers, like the fans. So I only have myself to blame, right? And once again, I'm fucking blocked by the thing. I'm just arms. I don't know. It's that then. I was the one wiring this up, right? The reason why it's a pain is because I wired up the earth to the fascia, which in itself is not a bad idea, but it's just a bit unnecessary, really. Well, it's annoying because right now when you're gonna remove stuff, everything is just a little bit in the way. Can we like hang you? No, we can, kinda can, right? We can hang you like so on the battery. That's fine. But I did do a nice little job. So there's one earth point and that's one earth point. Sweet. Yeah. Been okay. Well, that was good. I'm glad to hear so. What do we need? 10s, I think? Or was it even smaller? Maybe 8s. That's the wrong screwdriver. God damn it. Oh, that's tiny. That's super tiny. What is that? That must be like... it's gotta be something as small as like an 8mm or something. Is it actually that screwed in even? Yeah, it is. Of course, I screwed it in tightly. There we go. It was an 8. A bit of a big screwdriver for this as well. Yeah, so these are the earth points for the radiators as well as the switch, maybe? Maybe. Like I said, majority of this stuff will be changed out because I think the fans are controlled by the ECU and they want that and can't go without it, so we need to wire up the fans and everything through the ECU. Am I even on the bolt? Or the nut, rather. I don't think I am. Come on now. Oh no, I am. I think. Nope, not really. God damn it. Is it smaller than this? That's a 6. It should be a 7. It's a 6 and a 9. That can't be correct. Let's try it with this instead then. Nope. So it must be a 7. It must be a 7. We have no 7s here. Let's go into the toolbox then. Is it going well? I'll take that as a no. Glove box is still in the car, guys. We have not had an update on the glove box of the other car. Now it's happening things. Correct tools makes the dream fucking work. Well, the work. There we go. Because this was all so smart, you know, when I was wiring this up. I can do it here. Super smart. When I'm removing it, I'm like, why didn't I just do proper connections? Like one should. Hans, fuck! Det ska finnas med. Interiör går inte. We need another box or container for our screws. Let's go and find one. Do we have any old container here? Well, we have one with oil and one with mold. Let's skip those two. There's not really much in here as of now. Okay, so these batteries, are they all dead now? No, it is fully charged. Good. So, if you guys don't remember from last stream, we actually were worried that some of these batteries had died, but they seem to be fine. So let's put the other one on charge as well. I thought this one was, yeah, this one's dying too. Shall we have a looky? So, which ones have you not taken? You have not? Okay, so it's actually riv knotted on?
This.
Yes, all of these are riv knotted on. So is the glove box, because fuck you, that's why, and that's the Volvo way sometimes. Because yeah, this is definitely riv knotted on. And it's actually in one piece. No, you need to drill that out. But we're gonna take away this one first. That needs to be hinged in some way or fashion. So it could just be that you do. And then you have 3 more screws in here, and that should be it off. Otherwise, just break off the rest of it. Because we need to get behind it. We don't care. Perfect. Violence is an option on this car. Yes, not the wiring. No worries. Where were we? We were here. Moving wiring. Yeah, in a way I'm happy I don't do the interior work, at least this time. We are going to do that next time though. Getting some access would be nice. And we're just concentrating on removing the big engine parts for now. And if you're wondering why there's so many washers, it's because I don't actually remember why. It seems ridiculous right now. There we are. So that should free up the wiring to all this. Why does this feel like nothing of this is actually detachable? Now it technically don't need to be detachable either. No, it do need to be detachable, of course it does. So that one is detachable easily. Sweet. And this one should be as well. But it's not. Why? There we go. It's just a bit stuck. I should just bring you guys over here so with that we have the, so you guys see on big screen so that I can have it for later. This wiring, one wire, that's probably the feed. These are the switch wires, those two. They are taped up and everything, so it looks nice and all. So we had one blue wire, that's for the left hand fan. So we have the blue. That one is going backwards to a blue and red. Yellow and red is for the right one. Now it shouldn't have any real reason for that to be that way. It's just clamped up everything. So that's my lovely wiring from like a year ago when we needed this to work. Same with that. That's the relay for it. It's just in the engine bay hogging. So yeah, we might need to change all that for the Volvo original wiring. We'll see if we're gonna do that. So now we can pull these and we can cut the zip tie. There we go. So now we can pull that wiring to the side for now. We can then pull the hood release cable. There we go. Oh yeah, now that we have more than me here, we can actually pull the hood as well. So let's start removing the hood's bolts. So we get some more space. I did show you guys the new turbo, right? I think I did at least. We haven't gotten the new oh no, it is 13. Thought I could remember something at least. We haven't. Oh no, of course I have a huge delay. I was like looking at the TV that's looking at the stream and was like, why is there such a big delay? And I'm like, oh yeah, right. That's the Twitch preview, not the OBS OBS preview. But yeah, I did show the new turbo and all that, how that's gonna work. We haven't gotten the new adapter yet, but it's basically the same turbo. It's just from a 940 instead of the original turbo here, so it actually fits better. And let's try to rotate that a little bit more. There we go. Perfect for once. And you still can't see my head because there we go. Maybe. It should be better. I should put up the preview on that screen instead right now. we go. I don't know if you guys can hear them chatter over there, but they're definitely struggling. They're feeling the love and pain of working with cars. It's lovely, isn't it? Hearing beginners feel the pain that we have been working with cars for ages, have felt for ages. I do find some joy in it, I'm not gonna lie. Let's remove that light for now. Let's put that over. Let's put that over here. That's over there. Let's go with a hook. But yeah. Technically we could have driven with this engine once again. But yeah, it's just been nice to get a bit better engine, fuel efficiency, and a turbo. Doing some turbo noises, I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah, that's a weird question maybe, but what's your favorite size of ratchet? I'm torn between the 3/8 and a 1/2 inch. The 1/4 inch, I don't think it's like the best ever. If I would only have one, I think I would go 3/8. I know, I'm once again doing the weird fucking discussions, I think. But I really like 3/8. I'm starting to really like them. I usually mostly use 1/2 inch drivers, right? That's the one that I use the most because of the impact and everything, right? But for just menial tasks like this, 3/8, it's fucking great. I really do enjoy it. I just want to hear your guys' thought about that. It's something I've been thinking about, like what do people enjoy? I do enjoy my 3/8, like I said, for like the most common tasks. So yeah. Don't you mean 9? Well, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. I mean 9.52 millimeter. Of course, CK. Of course. Also, 3/8 is the standard for sockets. 1/2 inch for I wasn't asking, and for that. Yes, I agree with your assessments there, CK. I definitely agree. But yes, even here in Sweden, where we love our metric system, we do use inch in sockets, like for the size of the socket. Don't ask me why, because I actually don't know. Okay, can someone of you guys get over here now? Behöver jag på att flytta den här bort? Någon utav er? Jo då, du är med. Automatiskt. Vill vilken sida du var på? Den där syns det minst på. Ja. Då ska du ta en 13, så får du ta bort den sen. Nu får du ta bort det sista på den. Den skruven du har där, den sista, du håller i den, för annars åker den rakt in i motor, eller glaset igen. Ja, ska ta bort dem. But yeah, 3/8 is probably a standard, yeah. I'm actually thinking about getting a cordless ratchet in 3/8. I was on the correct direction before. I'm out. Nu är du där med. Nu lägger den på flaket. There you go. Perfect. Let's see what's sick. Yeah, because it's 3/8, not 9.52. It's a standard. Sure, CK. But do you know what's more a standard? The global system of metric. Pretty much only the US and a few other countries have decided to not use metric, which makes it a standard. And you know it. You know it to be true. Borrmaskinen har ni där. Borren har ni där. Jag skulle börja med en 5 mm borr om jag var ni. Eller 4. I'm just putting back the bolts into the very crusty. Let me just show you guys. You see how crusty this motherfucker is. But yeah, it's bad. Well, then some European guy should have invented the ratcheting wrench. True. Oh, is that an US invention? I actually thought that existed way before. I was gonna say way before the US, but that makes me sound really ignorant. But way before, like, the colonization of the US. Maybe it doesn't. Like, for me, the US always feels like so young. Like it's only like a couple of 100 years old, but it is, I guess. I don't know, probably England. Yeah, exactly, but that was before the French took over, right? So the French came up with a nice metric system and then the English just didn't want it. I know that the adjustable wrench is Swedish. That's all I know. There we go. So the almighty, absolutely terrible, you should never use adjustable wrench. That would only, there we go. You see? Yes. Oh, yeah, but this piece here, Swedish invention, good stuff. Not really. Don't ever use them. Du kan prata. It didn't get the bit off. There you go. No worries. Right, what are we gonna do next? We're gonna try to remove this bugger that I have a zip tie on to save. You see? Yeah. Stop. Yeah, see how safe this is? Yeah. I actually heard this come off once. Oh, actually, when I went to pick up the Audi, my daily driver, it just fell off on the road. We heard dun dun dun, and we luckily actually found it. But yeah, that's just so secure. Super secure. I'll place that right there. Right, became way more roomy. We like the roomy. Yeah, we actually do like roomy. At least I do. It does me good music. Right. Time to do more getty-offy stuff with hose screwdriver. What do you guys call this? I only have the name German bendy one because of Mighty Car Mods. I know that's not its real name, but that's what I call it because of them. Otherwise, a hose screwdriver. That's what they call it in Swedish. Hose clamp screwdriver thingy. I don't know. German bendy one just sounds phallic and kind of funny. That's why I like it. Come. Do I even need to remove that? No, I don't. No, I do not need to remove this. I remember this is actually connected to the engine nowadays. We don't need to remove that. We only need to remove that. These two, this one, but we can do that one later. It's probably only this one over here. Yeah. This, so we can probably remove them on the lower ones over here instead. That's way smarter to do. And we are. There we go. We also need to remove these two. They're 10s. If I remember correctly. I do. Sweet. I do remember putting it in here. And like I said, it's just about a year old. All of this. But then we have these threaded ones. They're awful. Yeah. That one is free. That one is free. Den ni ska ha bort heter ECU eller Engine Control Module. Ja, men jag ska visa exakt.
Den som vi fick fram. Den
Yes,
ska vi
yes,
skruva bort.
yes.
Och sen de där.
Yes, men den är definitivt ska jag försöka leta efter mest. Är... Den. 5B5. Det är den ni ska definitivt komma åt. 5B5 har du. Ja. Perfekt. Vi måste komma åt allt det där också. Right. Sweet. So are these just threaded? No, they're not. They are basically only threaded though. Oh no, they are only threaded. Sweet. Let's just remove these then. Yeah, we made, I don't know if you were here from the beginning, CK, but yeah, we have made such a mess. We poured the coolant all over the floor and gasoline all over the floor. So it's a very nasty smell. And you don't want to see the quote-unquote new coolant that I put in 2 days ago. Let's just say it doesn't look new anymore. It's some of the most disgusting coolant that's only been a car 2 days. It's revolting, really. At least it has a bluish tint to it this time. The engine coolant that we picked out of it, that it was completely brown and disgusting. But this one is nearly more disgusting because it has a greenish bluish tint to it with lots of bits of matter. Also, yoink, yoink. Oh shit, too much. There we go. There we are. There we are. Poggers. So now we're taking away the core support. Right here. I leave all these bolts curiously loose. So this one seems to get loose. Yes, so that should be fine. So that's needing another helper on. No, both of these needs something to hold it back. I hope it is a 10. I do actually believe it's not 10s on the other side. Okay, no, it seems to be. Yeah, it is. Sweet. Yeah, hopefully we'll get this engine out of it soon. I just hope the adapter plate that is already on it can be adapted to host a new engine. My biggest worry is the starter, but we can always just, you know, drill up the casing of the gearbox a little bit. That's fine. It's just worrying about debris then, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, this is actually a question for you, CK. You're a very knowledgeable guy. An inline pump should be fine, right? We shouldn't need to change fuel tank just so that we can have a in-tank fuel, right? Well, in-tank fuel pump. It should be fine with just an inline tank and filter, well, pump and filter, right? Because we're only getting like 3 bars of pressure anyway. It should be fine. It depends. The inline ones can work, but they're not often great. I see. Because later models of this have an EF5 version of the Pinto engine, so they do exist with those fuel tanks, but it's kind of unnecessary, it feels like. So what you're telling me is it's kind of worth a try, though. That's what you're telling me, huh? That's what I'm gonna say. Sometimes you don't need a whole tank, but then you... yeah. I am afraid that I do probably will need a new tank. Because of how this one works. It's just a line into it, right? And it's super complicated. No, not complicated, but... yeah, it just feels like that would be the better option. I've also toyed with maybe getting a bigger fuel tank. But getting that in would be a pain in the ass. You will also need to figure out a return. You can't see anything. Okay. Okay, I'll bring the big camera along when we're done with this bolt right here, because this one will be a pain in my royal ass, if I remember correctly. This is not a nut on the backside, it's like a wedge. Yeah, it is a wedge thing. We shall bring you guys on. On an adventure here in a moment. I should use the more power tools, but then again, it's also nice to see that you can actually do most of this stuff without power tools. Not even a ratchet. We're just using the most basic tools here. But I also chose to use the fucking longest bolts in existence for this. There we go. Now it's going easy enough. There we go. Oh. Oh, it was actually a still all the time? Really? Really? Go. That should be the core support actually loose, right? Yes, yes it is. Core support loose. There we go. All right, so let's change camera. Or I couldn't see the tank because the camera was pointed at the floor. Yeah, I get what you meant, CK. I got it. But we're changing camera, putting you guys. So that's how. So maybe there is a carrier that could work in there, right? So we actually do have a return built into it. No, that's just the leveler, but there is also a breather there and a breather right there. I think those are just breathers because those just go in there and out. So yeah, we have a leveler and we have the feed, right? Or yeah, so that all goes there. So maybe I can get a carrier or just the hanger and all there. If I can get that, I will do that. But if not, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the inline, I think. Let's try with an inline. Returning into the breather is common. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's also, if you guys didn't see, I'm not gonna change back, but there's actually, it looks like that's, I know it's gonna be on the small camera, but there, it looks over there, that's just blocked off, right? So you can actually just put the return right there, I think. So return is not that big of a deal. We're gonna do a return system because that's easier. About finding parts for EU cars. Yeah, this should be something. Then again, people don't modify here really. That's the thing, right? That's I'm so smart and so kind to myself that I'm just, let's take something that people, and let's take an engine that people never use to modify in a car that people don't modify. But there's a bolt-in hanger. But if there's a bolt-in hanger, it's better and cheaper than inline. Right, cool. Thank you, CK. See, all hail the knowledgeable. I.e. not me. I.e. CK. Right, and as we're going along, we're doing the old put all the bolts that's not in the way back into their place, so we know where they're going to go later on. There we go. So that's all in now. Same goes. Tänk på att ni får ta sönder någonting elektroniskt, för vi vet inte vad vi behöver. Ja, det är bra. Om ni inte klarar det så kan ni börja i motorrummet. Det är massor som ska bort där med. Det är nästan svårare. Ni kan också börja skruva den baksätet och sånt, för de ska kasta eller säljas. Om de är fräscha. Behöver du hjälp? I think they will need a helping hand, it sounds like. There we go. Breather for that is off. We're gonna grab this screwdriver and take this off. This was so much easier now compared to the other day when I had to do all this. It kind of sucked. There we go. And the last hose for this is this one down here. Yeah. Come off now. There we are. So we now only have a little nut here that's there to just hold it in a little bit. Thought it was a 13. It's not a 13. Something bigger. But it's not supposed to be in there real tight. Let's just try the old. Nej, då skiter vi i dem. Like I said, there's huh? Ja då. Oh god, it's a lot of coolant is running out of it. Whoopsie. So that's the radiator gone. Sweet. There we go. Radiator off. Now we can see. And I mean, like a newer OEM part. Yeah, no, I got what you meant there, CK. But let's go and have a look at what they are working on. Let's bring you guys, even on main camera. Okay, what's the problem here?
Problemet är att allting sitter ihop.
Jo, tack. Det är därför vi ska inte plocka bort allting. 5B.
Nej, det var inte mycket information där.
Nej, vad är det för information då?
Det är bara text.
Ja, tack. Det är det jag vill läsa.
Det var inte mycket. Text.
Sänd och bränsle styrs i samma kapitel 4A och 4B. Då ska vi ha någonstans här bränslesystemet. Luftflödesgivaren. Huset. Insprutspump. Nej, men det är dit vi ska. Bränsletrycksgivare, insugsgrund. Där har vi den. Det sitter inne i passagerarrummet mitt bakom mittkonsolen. Den här ska ni läsa. Jo. Vad var det ni hade problem med här? Ja, ni menar den här biten?
Ja, allting. Du får inte dansa handtaget heller för det sitter fast.
Ja. All right, so we have the fun parts here, right? Come on. So let's take away the stereo first of all. Okay. Oh, there's no focus for you guys. Hold camera. One of the nice things with these Volvos is that you can actually just that easily steal the camera, or the radio rather. There you go. So now we have ample of space in here to start disconnecting. So we have two Philips right there. Probably gonna be some kind of that, but there we go. There's at least one Philip right there. Because this ain't working. Yeah, there's nothing much to that one. So that one should just be those two, and then you get those off. These ones doesn't matter. You don't need to. Där nere sitter en bara. Sen kanske en till här uppe. Men ja. Yeah. Om ni behöver ha söndra skiten, ha söndra. För den enda som är viktig är att den kanske vi behöver. Den enda. Nope. Det där är bara datorn. Nej, den behöver vi inte heller. Den skulle vara nice att ha om vi kan få kvar den där. Den här biten är också ett helvete att ta bort det här. Men jag tror ni kan behöva börja här nerifrån också. Yes. Så den kanske vi behöver också för det antistödsystemet. Så den kontakten behöver vi kanske. Yes. There we go. Yeah, how they've done this is that everything is in one piece, which is just extremely annoying and stupid. But yes. I'm gonna let them do that. Right, what time is it? It is 20 more minutes. Right, let's see what we can do in the coming 20 then. What do we need to remove here then? So we have that is like a speedo, right? That's the speedo cable, I think. We have the positive for all of this stuff. All of this stuff needs to get removed as well, but we're probably gonna take the majority of that next time. Oh god, not in the water. Nasty water. Oh yeah, for those that wasn't here, that is how coolant is supposed to look. That's the coolant we got out of it. Yummy, isn't it not? And that's to show you how yummy it is. Look at that. That is how it looked. It's absolutely disgusting. Someone wanna have a drink? I do not. Not when it's that. There we go. Let's put you guys over here again. I'm just gonna go and wipe this off. But yeah, on this car over here, yeah, it's basically the wiring, the ECU, and everything around that we need. But yeah. Sweet. Maybe yeah, we could pull the battery, but these are just small things that we could do. There's nothing really that we need to be doing right now. You can drop tools as well. Also, this wiring, we're probably gonna, before we put in that engine completely, we're probably gonna pull this wiring completely as well. We have nut on hopper here, we're just gonna bolt that one back. And we're gonna put these two, like I said, try to put all the nuts and all the things that have a place, there's gonna have a place again, put them back for now. So yeah, we actually have two 80 watt fans on this on this truck. It was actually a little bit nearly too good for a while there, but it's working well now that we put a cardboard box in front of it. So chat, help me out here. Should we do some sparking? Because I kind of want to try to cut this up, because we need that to be cut up anyway. Or should we try to do the next thing on this one, which I don't really know what is, because well, we can disconnect that one, I guess. Disconnect that all. We're gonna change the bottle anyway, because that one is broken. And this hose is completely fucked. I guess we should continue this and not to get distracted. But I do wanna throw some sparks. I do wanna throw some sparks. There we go. Well, actually, that could just live on the engine then. There we are. So that should be it. This one we need to get off as well. And I think we might actually remove these hoses completely, because I think all of this needs to become custom anyway. Ah, scheisse. Now whatever then. There we go. So, move these to the side for now. I guess we could also try to remove the exhaust real quick. What else do we have? We have the wiring for the generator, of course. That's need to be removed. Finns i boxen. Finns i boxen, tredje låda. Let's see here, guys. Okay, so that's nicely done. See if I can show you guys. Oh, where is that light on though? That doesn't need to be on. There we go. Put this light on instead. So we need to have how's that done? Maybe it's better for me to just remove the generator. I think that might actually be an easier step. For now, I think we actually will do that. Seems like that's gonna be the easier thing to do. So let's see if you guys can see that well. I'm gonna be on that side, so let's rotate you guys a little bit. Where's the tool that I'm looking for? It's over there. There we are. That one is pulled through, right? Yeah, it is. So we need a 13 to hold with. before that, we're gonna remove this one completely as well. There you go, so you guys see a little bit better. There we are. So let's remove that. It's basically brand new as well. Oh god, that's heavy. That's the full weight of the generator on my thumb, basically. And there we go. Now that's a bit easier to remove. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Anyway, that's the generator out. It's fully functioning. It's a good generator. It might actually be original, or it might, I don't know what it is. And might actually be the one that I'm gonna use soon. Because these are all for the wiring stuff.
Va?
Nej, det här är för att ta bort stereor.
Okay.
Vad är det ni vill ha?
Nej, vi vill ha bort den här fina instrumenten, men det här är för gnutta. Jag ska köra i eventuellt fall eller
Ja, behövs den gå sönder så går den sönder. Right. Cool. Also, while I have you guys here, I've been thinking. So this car's name, also you guys cannot see me right now. That would be an issue for having a convo with you guys. So, this car's name has always been Henrich. So Henry, for it's a British designed German-made Ford. So Henry Ford. Henry is a very British name, but Henrich is more of a German name. Now it's getting a Swedish engine. How would you? So I kind of want to make it a little bit different again, right? So it's either being just Henry, because that's very Henry exists in Sweden, or a more Swedish name is like Henrik. So Henrik might work because it also includes all of them. What year was the transit? It's a 1988. It's a 1988 model. Don't tell me you already like figured everything out. That would be just incredible. I wouldn't even be that surprised, but definitely yeah. But it's a 1988. Alright, so we need to remove that, but that's something you guys can help me out with, because Henrich is, yeah, like I said, that's what it's been called for the longest time. Also, I don't have any measurement today, apparently. What could it be, 17? Yeah, that seems way more correct. So let's remove the main engine negative. Go. Hey, look at that. The generator did not go to the negative port. How incredible, right? God damn, the people that wired up cones to 100 there, they need help. They need help. Yeah, so this one is there. We go. Let's go back with this tool. And we're going to bring the 13 long Might actually bring this one for now. So let's see if we can get... I need to get that fucking new retentioner clip. That ain't happening. Maybe a short socket though. Maybe short circuit, which I don't have any here. Go to the toolbox again. There we go. 13 short socket. There we go. Nope, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Because I do want to remove the... Nope. Like I said, long socket is what we needed. Or we just needed a bigger socket. That could also be it. That was apparently it all the time. It wasn't 13 as I remembered it. It's apparently bigger, so it's probably 15 or 14? 15, right? Should be 15. If we can get to it. What? Are you bigger than 15? Are you really 16, eh? Oh, well, who am I to judge? That should be 16. Yes, 16. Right. Oh god, I just stepped in all the shmoo. Why or why? Is it 18? Really? Huh. Well, for 17 I meant. Huh. Look at that. Oh god. Yeah, it is. Hello? Uh-huh. Ja. Okay, let's go and look at what they needed help with. So, let's try... Which part? Men det hittas. Så enkelt va? Nej. Den är jättelätt de här. There we go. Inside there is all the pain that we will rewire later on. But yeah, let's get all this removed here. Oh, a tenner. How old is it? 1992. So this is older than I am. Everybody. It's a couple years older than I am. No, God, that's too bright. Yeah, there you go, a Swedish 10 krona. This is basically $1. Mm-hmm. Okej. Ja, jag ska också slå ihop snart, så det är lugnt. Ja, stäng av lampan också. Så. Yes, jättebra. Jajamän. Yes. But yeah, a Swedish tenner. Still usable, I think. Yeah, this is basically like $1, but it's actually from 1992. As you guys might be able to tell. Maybe? Not at all. Okay, whatever. Let's transition back. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. Or is this really a real one? I don't know if this is actually a real one. Let's have a look. This might actually be a fake one. It feels a bit plasticky. No, it is real. It is real. Wait. I have $3. Sweet. Okay, so, alright. Let's see what CK has to offer here. No way to say. Alright, let's see here. Yes, CK? Okay, so, I'm anticipating. 91 looks like the Pinto engine had EFI version. Yes, same generation van, same tank part number, just the hanger is different and includes the EFI pump. Perfect. Yes, a new 91, same truck, it's just called differently. It was at 92. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So I should be able to find that at a record. I hope so, because these are getting fucking rare. There's not like Ford USA. That's the difference, right? Seeing you guys talking about, even on Random Parked or anything, looks like the MK3 was 85 to 91. Yes. But then you have the Mark IV, which is based on this. But not really, but it is based on this. It's super weird, all that stuff that comes after. Even the Mark V is technically the same as well. Or Mark 4.5 or whatever it was called. They're technically the same, but different. Different engines. Different looks. So my parts doesn't fix on that. I think it is. But yeah, cool. So I will look for a 91... well, probably gonna buy a 91 tank then. That should be easier to find here in Sweden. Or I need to order parts overseas, which will right now be so expensive. Or like in a different country, just in that is so expensive right now. But thank you, CK. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Cool. Yeah, if I can get that hanger. If I can just get the parts. Yeah, I could probably just buy a part of it. So like a part store should maybe carry that still. I'll look even if they do. Because if they carry it, that's the cheapest and most reasonable option to do to get that hanger. Fucking awesome. Thank you, CK. Thank you very much. I'm gladly, very much appreciated. As usual, all your help and everything. Yeah, was this bloody exhaust then? Doesn't want to move, by the way. It's pretty on there. Because on this side we have the throttle cable that will go off the air cleaner. We could do the Random Park stuff. Nah, yes, just because of fucking memes, we're gonna remove the air filter. Why? Just because it's the biggest meme of all time. As soon as a car stops running, the air filter goes off. It's a carbureted car. Which this has had so many times, by the way. It's usually the first thing that do go, by the way. We got a Baked Cupcake. Thank you so much for the follow. That's a good name. I like that name. Baked Cupcake. Oh, I actually put on a thing, didn't I? I actually did put on a thing. What's the thing called? A nut up here, because this one has holes. Don't ask me why. It was that like when I got it. There we go. We should probably get you guys some light. It's getting more difficult because usually we use the hood. The hood is gone. But yeah. So in the coming week, I hope to get the engine out. Like I said, if we would have rushed everything and not taken care of anything really, we could have probably gotten the engine out. Not today, but it's not a difficult engine to disassemble really. Oh, the stench of fuel! Oh god, is it pulling back fuel into the system? Look at how wide it is. That's gotta be fuel back, like, it's gotta be blowback from the fueling. Look at it. That's gotta be fuel. Unburnt fuel. Let me put the the light on, you guys can see a little bit better. Look at that. It's stench of fuel. It's gotta be that. God damn. That's crazy. Oh, it stinks of fuel. Like I said, it basically, because the choke was always on, it basically just threw all the fuel that it could into the car. All the time, basically. So I'm not surprised, but damn, a little bit surprised of how much fuel it smelled. Oh yeah, we should drain the oil. That's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna drain all the fluids. So that's the last bit. We're gonna drain the oil today. Good of me to remember. Like, the one thing that I said, we will drain fluids today, I totally forgot already. I guess it's just, you know, you start pulling stuff apart, you're having fun. I remembered it because we're soon gonna remove the fuel filter. Oh yeah, that's good. That's healthy. Yeah, our breather hose, not at all just falling apart. Not at all. So yeah. Yeah. It's bit fuely, actually. A bit fuely. I think I got some on my beard. That sucks. But yeah, it's a bit fuely. A bit. Not too bad though. Yeah, I really don't like how the fuel cap is the breather on these. I really don't like that at all. But I guess it made sense at the time, but still doesn't make me happy. But yeah, we should drain the fluid, but I do want to real quick. Get this off. Because like I said, we're not throwing the engine away. It's still an okay engine. It's running okayly. So we're not disrespecting the engine. The engine is okay, like I said. Oh yeah, we need to remove that one now, finally. Yeah. It was leaking coolant into the cab, so I just pulled these hoses. Basically, as said, well, I ain't having any heating because I'm not using it in the winter. Oh well, barely anything in the winter. So, yeah, it's been a bit cold driving this lately. There we go. Nice little hoses off as well. There we go. So, drain oil time. Yeah, so here we see how I... Oh god. Oh, that's coolant. So it's been leaking coolant over here. No, don't know if you guys can see that well. Just zoom in. There you go. I wonder from where. Really don't understand from where though, really. It's none of these hoses. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But it's definitely made a little pool there. Yeah, otherwise it's actually quite a big engine now. Now when you see the hole, actually fairly large for what it is. For its roaring, what it is now, 74 horsepower or whatever it is. You know, you gotta watch out. You might get sleepy behind the wheel. No, you don't, because it's the fucking loudest thing ever. That's the one thing that I will definitely change for the other engine. It's a good exhaust system that is not too fucking loud. So I'm tired of this roaring in my ear. Also, this one is already filled with oil. No, yeah, I moved you guys a little bit, sorry. Move you guys back. There we are. Let's drain the oil then. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Put you guys over here. And then it's gonna be that way, of course. Perfect. It's a nice little portable thing when I'm not able to use the hoist. go. A lot of air build up there. Oh, come off it, you. There we go. The air escape. Oh, that's some dark, nasty oil. Probably from this car, truck, probably. Or my motorhome. And it's taking a long time to drain today. Why is it not draining? It's not full. And the ports are open. But it's most definitely not draining. Not quickly, at least. Something sacrificial. Like one of those old screwdrivers. What the fuck is... It's completely clogged up, guys. It's something. This is most definitely not draining. It's not this one, is it? Nope. Yeah, now it's starting to drain. I've probably got something loose. There's some bits in here. Alright then. There's a well-oiled hose clamp in here. Ah, yucky. I think this tool will not rust no more. It will not rust no more. There we go. I was planning on putting that underneath to collect the coolant and all that, but I thought I could do it, but I was completely wrong. Okay, let me guys show you this. Let's put this all away first. I put that right there because I don't know, I'm not much better than the owner of this garage sometime. But yeah, you see, there's some nasty bits in here. It's not completely draining anyway, but it's not my problem for now. I'm really surprised on how well this Samsung is actually working. I'm happily surprised, I guess. I had to drain the last bit of this oil. So we have a full container. The oil in that in the Ram truck is actually pretty new, to be honest. Because we had to change. Well, it was time to change it, but it's not old. It's barely a year old, I guess. But I try to change every year, once a year. And rally car, you should change, preferably every rally, but at least every third. I still do once a year because I'm poor. Which is actually the stupidest excuse, because the most expensive part of that car is the engine. It's like $5,000, which is fairly expensive. But yeah, you know. There we go. So, I should probably clean it up, but I ain't gonna. Right. Let's get this one down there. Oh, we should probably have done the upper plug first. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Yes, we still have power. There we are. Let's put you guys over here. think that's one of the best shots we can get today of this. There we are. And we're gonna put the camera on this one as well. Oh, first of all, let's just gonna have that just threaded in. Apparently does not want to be just threaded in. There we go. Let's get this underneath. There we are. What do we think that is? 16, 15, something like that? Oh, it's actually very tiny. It's very small. But yeah, I remember now. It is surprisingly small. It's like a 13 or something. It is a 13. I know you guys can't see much right now. Sorry. But hopefully you guys can see enough. Especially on the small camera you can't see shit, but yeah. Alright then, let's see how perfect pour. But yeah, you can see oil ain't bad, it's fairly new. Yeah, no bits or anything on it. It's good oil. Even though it's fairly cheap brand of oil, but yeah, it's still good. So as soon as we have drained all the oil, we're gonna take the oil filter out, and then that's gonna be the end of the stream for today. Yeah. Cool. Very nice. No sparks made this today, which I guess is good because, well, we got a lot of fuel in the air. Hey, now I could actually probably fix this. It's not gonna be in the way. No. But this is actually how I would have probably done it. Get all of this out to fix the problem with the power steering. Because we have one broken bolt there, and the one inside here is also broken completely off. And we are dripping a little bit, but that's fine. Now we just gonna let that be for a moment. Got a lot of cleanup to do. A lot of cleanup to do today. That's why we're ending the stream shortly, because it's already 20 minutes past 8 here. Let's go back with some tools that we don't need now, while you guys look and have the calming music and look at that oil drain. This is when you want to be able to do like a time-lapse thing, right? So I'm gonna put this back in here. So yeah, this is the part of wiring that I'm mostly afraid of. Like, not this part, the earth point, that's the easy. That's the easiest one. Just do not connect generator and earth. Pretty simple. But when it comes to the generator, like, I need to know exactly which plugs these are. Find a wiring diagram for this old car as well, right? And all that stuff. So it is a lot to think about. But yeah, we're starting now, and that's the most important thing. I'm very much looking forward to all this stuff, to be honest. I really am. It's a great thing to start. And now getting started here, my nervousness is actually going down, which is nice. I'm not feeling as nervous anymore, which I'm happy with. Yeah, the past couple of days, well, mostly like this morning and today after it passed, like the nerves are definitely getting to me about all the things that we need to be doing, right? All the unknowns. Still some water in it. Oh shit. Yeah, that water pump is not, or like pulley is not centered. Let me show you guys. That's not centered. It's actually moving. Sweet. Yeah, it's lesser gap there than there. Sweet. So you just been wobbling away. Ain't that just nice and dandy? Yeah, our silicone gasket worked fine. That's nice to see. But yeah, engine mounts, super easy to get that. Like I said, we're gonna pull engine and gearbox at the same time this time. So yeah, we have a few wiring that needs to go. One of the main ones are here, so while we're waiting for it, oh, it's both that needs to go at the same time. Please. Forward Y. Forward Y. Okay, let's do that later then. But yeah, that's the main ones. We have one that goes up here. There we go. So this is basically the whole wiring harness for this one. Not even joking. That's basically it. Yeah. But yeah, we should be able to plug this back now. Let's see what I can do. There we go. Let's get this one back and then pull the oil filter. There we go. And then let's get the tool for that. Or it should actually nearly be. It should be nearly able to do it by hand because I did not tighten it a lot. Come off it now. It's a bit of an annoying space. There we go. There we are. Sweet. Oh, and let's drag this over. And drop it. Sweet. Just so that I can drain it completely. We're gonna do that in the big one. Oh shit, spilling all over the place as well. Did I get any on me? I don't think so. I think I just managed to miss myself. Did I miss you guys? Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, just so that we have as little oil to be able to run around. That's why I pulled this. But we need to put it back on again, of course. I wanted it to be as drained as possible. So if we like lean it on one side or something, just won't get lots and lots of oil in there. So it got a little bit unnecessarily messy maybe. That's fine. There we go. Actually same oil filter as on my Volvo rally car. Is correction right? Because I'm just gonna tighten it because my hands are so oily. Yeah, it's gotta be this correct. That direction. Goddamn hoses. Always in the way. God damn it. It's probably tight enough for now. I'm not gonna drive it just so it doesn't leak all over the place. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. We got quite a lot done, which I'm happy with. We really did get quite a bit done, which I'm actually very surprised by. To be honest, go back with some more of the tooling. should also put this one on the truck itself. There we are. I'm gonna sort the bed out off stream and all that. There we go. Small 7mm. It's 13. Should probably clean this off, but I'll do that next time. There we go. Here we have the sockets, I think. 14. Here we have 15. Yes. This one is actually very oily. And we just buy the paper. So let's clean this one off a little bit. Sweet. But yes, that should be it for today's stream. Let's go through the plan for the next one. I'm just gonna go and grab you guys. I'm also gonna move these tools before I forget. So easy to do, and when we push it forward, everything gets very close to the water that's in front of everything, which is actually it's not the smartest position to have them, I know, but they're there. Right. Also, I need to remember where the flying the lifting points of this engine is. I can't see any really. Probably just gonna take a couple of the bolts for the manifolds. The rear one is easy, and the front one, so I'm probably gonna use that bolt and that bolt. So that bolt and the one over there. It's the easiest one to get that. For when we gonna release the engine. Sweet. We hear the dog barking in the distance. There we go. There we go. Awesome. So, let's... Yeah, we were supposed to do the whole... Oh shit! Oh no, I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I was supposed to do the walk around of the next plan, so we're gonna use the Samsung for that. It's a bit easier. One that looks the best as well. I'm gonna do that, and we also need to increase the height of that one. Who would have thought? Like this for later. So, plan. We should also remove that, but I'll do that off stream. Doesn't matter right now. We also need to end the stream, right? So, plan for next stream. Exhausts off. Get all this wiring and everything like that is connected. Like these small things, that little wire that I still don't know what it does. And everything like that, all the small things here that are connected, even underneath, because we're gonna dry this all off so we can be underneath the car. Yes, we're gonna do that. Get all that off. So that's the plan for this one. Basically make it completely ready to pull out, including the gearbox, everything for the gearbox underneath. So we're probably gonna try to I was gonna say drive it up, but that would be difficult. No, actually the car would start right now. It would have a little bit too little fuel, but it would start. It would run kinda crap. It would start and throw water all over the place. So that's the plan for that. Plan for this, and next time we work on this engine, we're gonna cut up the intake manifold from the 5-cylinder engine so it become a 4-cylinder engine manifold. We need to cut down that little piece that goes to the interior heating, same as that one. So I think that's in and that's out, or it's the other way around. Can't remember. Should be self-explanatory when you think about it. Hopefully I'll get the parts that we had for this returned, so that we get the money back, so that we can then buy the adapter, so we can put the new turbo. So that's the newer, the other turbo we're gonna use instead. We have that full box of parts for the engine. That's gonna get started this weekend, hopefully on Sunday. So the plan is on either Wednesday or Friday, we are going to get that pretty much ready to get out of the engine. And then on Sunday morning, because I'm gonna be here the whole weekend, on Sunday morning we're gonna do a dual stream on Sunday. So we're gonna do morning stream and afternoon stream, Swedish time, that is, so Central European Standard Time. We're gonna get that engine out on the morning stream, and then work on this on the evening stream. Try to see how everything would fit. Start with that stuff, and then start with the parts for this. We're gonna basically hoist this in, see how well it will fit, like just see how it would fit, how we need it, measure everything up. We're going to do some more measurements before we pull that engine, like and also guys, for you guys, please remind me next time that we should take a measurement from this to the gearbox and all that stuff. So we've got to take some measurements so that we can basically see where the end of the gearbox is sitting right now. It has some placement, but because it's already like a solid mount down there, I don't want to change that too much. And yeah, this is what happens when you try to weld a nut and you accidentally melt your fuel pump. Great time. But yeah, and that's, yeah, very nice. Fully, I know everything is very nice with this one. But yeah, that's the plan. At least we're going to do that. For now, that should be it, really. Yeah, I don't think we have much more of a plan. Get the engine out, and then we can start doing the real plans, really. What do we need to modify? Do we need to bash out there? Do we not? Let's see how far my mom and my sister got, though, on the Volvo. So they got that out. That's good. So inside here somewhere is the ECU. I can't really see it, to be honest. We have a lot of wiring in here. The heater core, of course. Yeah, I can't really see it. I should have probably pulled that already. I saw a screwdriver here before. I thought I saw a screwdriver when I sat down. I could not, apparently. They've been good pulling back the tools. But yeah, it's annoying how all this is just one piece. We could probably bash those out and get that out, but it doesn't seem like it actually affects anything. Oh, that's a lot of mold. That's a lot of mold. Sweet. Sweet. And also, you gotta love this fake wood wrap. Yeah, would not even wrap, like a dip or something. It looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, this one would need to still keep because it's that engine, right? So we gotta keep all that. This one is actually good, so realize that one up there. Might be pulling the speakers because these speakers are actually fairly good for what they are. Stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna still steal a lot of this stuff. We are. But yeah, it's good that they are getting involved. It's good that my mom is getting involved doing her part. I really appreciate that. Makes it so that we can work more efficiently. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. We're gonna take this one nice and slowly, time by time, or yeah, shift by shift, basically work it through. That's the gasoline one. Yeah, so we have a lot of this wiring need to go. This one we're gonna keep because that's the engine bay. Come on now. There we go. And then, yeah, so this is basically all the fuses and everything that we need are connected to this stuff. So we're just gonna pull this whole thing and all the sort of wiring. So this is all the stuff that we need. So, but even power seats and stuff like that are in here, which we don't need. But we have radiator fan. So we might just rewire everything to use the radiator fans from this. So we radiator fan in two, which is good because we have two of them. So you guys can now see. Let me do that. Maybe, no, it's too dark then. Yeah, there we go, maybe. 1 and 2, we have start immobilizer, that's the big one. Which, that could be an issue. Hopefully we can just hack that shit. But yeah, so nearly all the fuses that we need are here, which is awesome. I really appreciate that from Volvo. That's a good time. Now, I've been looking at the wiring diagram. It looks like there's only one inside of the car that we need. But the ECU is inside of the car, obviously. So hopefully we can just take that wiring, all that wiring, because that should go to the majority of this stuff, and not really need to worry about anything inside of the car, except for the ECU and one fuse. And if that's the case, that's awesome. That's gonna be great. But yes, let me do this. So that should be it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have really enjoyed. I've really enjoyed it. It's doing well. I'm super fucking excited for this. It's getting super excited about everything around this. I hope you all enjoy the work. And now it's getting excited as I am. It's gonna be super cool to have such a not that often used. I was gonna say rare. It's definitely not a rare engine. It's super common here in Sweden. Yeah, it's super common. It's gonna be very cool to see that engine in that truck. So yeah, it's like I got that car for free. It's nice to be able to do something from it and put it into something to get used and do some choo-choo noises. It's gonna be really fun. And yes, we're gonna have an obnoxiously loud, well, not obnoxiously loud because it's such a small turbo, but yeah, it's gonna have cone filters. We'll have hearing all the turbo sounds, hopefully. I was actually wondering if I should do a dose pipe, but I'm not gonna be that stupid, but I kinda wanna do a dose pipe. Of course, when that engine is in, of course, first time we're gonna start it up, it's not gonna have any, it's just gonna be an open turbo, of course. Because why wouldn't we? But yeah, all that will be on stream, of course. Nearly everything will be on stream, of course. So yeah. But I gotta get going. You all have a great evening or day or wherever it is where you are. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. And I should be on the click.